That's so funny. I never even thought about it like that, but you're absolutely right. That is so hilarious.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like it sounds like at the end of the film, because I just finished watching it, at the end of the film, you seem to sound more hopeful about the sport. So it sounds to me like that is the case. Like you are more hopeful about the future of the sport and everything like that. Do you like the have you ridden any of the new skates, any of the gods or thems or anybody?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm on a pair of 909s right now. They're actually in my second pair of them skates.
Nice.
And I just got my daughter some brain deads for Christmas.
Oh, beautiful.
Or Krampus.
Love it.
Yeah. But so Barely Dead, if I was optimistic in Barely Dead or by the end of Barely Dead, whatever I was optimistic or hopeful about is here. We are living in the time that, that we all, I think, hoped for rollerblading, where you would finally get over the hump, where all the acrimony directed toward rollerbladers and toward rollerblading, people would kind of get over it and just start to recognize it for what it is. And, there's kind of no shortcut to that. You kind of have to have people that have been skating for 20 years. You have to have guys like Haffey and Broskow that, that are great, for a long, long time. And, great in a way that's like indisputable and that's recognizable, right? It looks good. It looks dangerous. It looks technical. It looks stylish. And we've got a lot of those guys now. A
lot of style. There's a lot of style in rollerblading right now. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, it's great. Right. It looks like a polished sport. I mean, I've said this a lot too. Like when we were in the first X Games or maybe the first 10 years of the X Games, there was a lot of bad skating. It was a brand new sport. It was not very refined. It didn't have a huge trick vocabulary. It's a lot different than the guys who are skating now. And even the guys that haven't been skating for 20 years, but who have the benefit of looking at guys who've been skating for 20 years, that really accelerates the learning curve so fast. And so, there are so many incredible skaters. And also the entire social landscape is different, dramatically different because of social media.
Absolutely.
So many people are able to be exposed to skating. And it's not even just the fact that they're able to be exposed to it, but it's the fact that the message is not bottlenecked through just a few sources of dissemination. It's not just a few magazines or a few video producers. It's now anybody that's great at skating can put their content out there. They can present it in the way that suits them. And then they can find their audience. So, and that way it grows really organically.
I think that it's great that we have that. And I mean, I think this is true for all sports. But we feel it more because it's rollerblading. That back in the day, you had to have your buddy with a bulky ass camera follow you around, and then figure out how to edit this shit or whatever, and then find a VCR to watch it. Now it's like, hey man, get your iPhone out. I'm about to do this.
Exactly.
And it's one of those things that it's visually appealing. So it's very adaptable to social media, even something like a TikTok, because you have somebody doing something that not a lot of people can do, and something that's interesting. So I think that there is, I think I agree with you that we are here.